So we made it. We rolled in last night about 10. We're at the Sandwash Enduro in Colorado. This is round 3 of the West Coast ISDE qualifiers that we've been following this year. So we slept, got some sleep, and we're gonna go sign up today. We've actually never been here before. It's out of the 3 rounds, it's the closest one to our house, surprisingly. And we haven't actually ever been here. It's just across the border from Vernal, Utah, right over there. We came in from the north side. We drove through Wyoming and then came down from the north, but not far at all. We left last night at 4:30 or 5 and about a 5.5 hour drive and got right over here. So we're gonna get signed up, eat some breakfast, and then we'll be racing today. So we just got signed up. Sign up is clear the heck over there. That's because that's the only area where they can apparently get some service for their phones to register all the transponders. But it took a super long time, so the race starts at 9. It's 8:21 right now, so we just have a few minutes. We're gonna hurry and eat some breakfast, get our gear on. Surprisingly, the dirt is actually has some moisture on top. There must have been a thunderstorm or something rolled in late last night. So we might have a little bit of wet dirt going into the first test, but we're gonna see. We don't have any rows yet. It's an Enduro format, and the way it's supposed to work is they have 2 special tests. There's one on this side of the road, one on that side of the road, and we're gonna do each test 3 times. And so I don't know if we're gonna have breaks in between. I don't think there's much of a transfer section, and at this point, we're not really aware if we have rows to start the day, but hopefully they send the LOI guys first. But either way, it's gonna be fun, pretty sandy soil, so I'm gonna eat some food, get my gear on, and then we'll get warmed up. I need to turn this microphone around. We're pretty much ready. We're just waiting to see when the race starts. It was supposed to start at 9:20 right now. We haven't had riders meeting. They're just running a little bit behind schedule due to sign up, but we're gonna do, I'm debating not wearing a Camelback just because we're gonna do test 1 and then test 2, probably come back here and then restart for lap 2. And typically in the special tests, I don't ever reach up to grab my Camelback unless they're really, really long, like maybe 15-ish miles, but most of the time they're 5-8 miles, and I can sprint for that distance, and I don't usually try and get a drink until it's over. So I'm gonna possibly do the first lap without a Camelback, but we're all set and ready to roll. I'm racing my KTM 450, Benji's racing the Beta 300, Kobe's racing the Gas 450, my dad's racing KTM 250 2-stroke. So we got a couple different brands here. we're 2/3 of the way through the day. We have done special test 1 and 2 two times, and after each lap we can come back, get a drink, eat some food, and then we re-rack, reset for the next lap around. So we're currently in our second break. Just had some fruit, had some watermelon, pineapple, drinking some scratch slabs and some cold water, and we're gonna head out in just a second to go for our final lap. We'll do test 1 for our final third time for the day, test 2 for our final time as well. Test 1 starts off with about a 1 mile section in the wash right here that's kind of virgin, and then we work our way up through the ridge lines and kind of just ride some relatively whipped out trails on the ridge lines, work our way back down, and test 2 is pretty much all in the trees with 2 washes that are really tight right at the end. So looks like Axel's heading out right there. On to lap 3, so we're pretty close to heading out now. So we'll throw our helmets on and take off. Well, it's quiet Sunday morning out here with the exception to the wind. So last night was pretty crazy with some wind. Wrapped up day 1 yesterday. Today is day 2. Race report from yesterday was good. Never really crashed. That's usually my #1 goal. Had a good time. Pretty long special tests. First one was taking me somewhere around 17 minutes and the second one was about 18 minutes, and we did each one 3 times. So I was pretty hammered at the end of the day yesterday, but pretty dry conditions, pretty dusty, pretty silty. So we're gonna get ready for day 2, kind of see what the plan is. We heard some rumors that they're gonna change some things up as far as possibly running the course in reverse direction. Maybe they're gonna change the tests a little bit. I really hope that they have a couple different changes just to mix it up a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna be getting ready for day 2, see how it goes. at our second break of day 2. So we've done 4 tests. We've got 2 more. Each time we finish the test, we've been coming back here and eating just a little bit of food, getting ready for the next round. We're moving through the day way faster than yesterday. Yesterday we started at like 10:15 probably, and they were holding us between each test so that the B riders would finish before we'd go. And today they're just letting us go, and we started at like 9. So it's 11 and we've already done 4 tests. And yesterday at this time we had pretty much only done 1. So we're gonna throw our helmets on and finish out the day. Well, just wrapped up the day, finished my last lap, took a cold shower, changed my clothes, all done. Successful weekend. Made it 12 tests without tipping over or crashing, so that's always a big goal of mine, and if I can just ride smooth and consistently, then I know I'll be pretty fast. So pretty awesome day. Had fun. I felt a little faster today, a little bit more competitive, had a little bit more space in the tests, and so felt good. We'll see how results turn out, but we had a fun time. I'm gonna try and jump on the e-bike, bust down to the other test. My dad and brother are still racing. Maybe I can grab a couple shots of them, show you guys what this course is all about.
We're live.
How was it?
Not too shabby. Chewed to death.
Oh, beat up.
Chewed up.
It is rough. That's a weekend. Just hiking back down. I ran up the hill to get a couple shots of my dad and brother finishing their last test. That was Benji and then my dad. I'm walking back over to the e-bike. I'm gonna rip back over to the motorhome. We're gonna hit the road, head back to Utah.